Alrighty, welcome back to episode 5 of my full playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. We're currently playing A Realm Reborn, and we are in Gridania. As you can see, it's a beautiful scene at the moment. It's quite pleasant to look at. And what we're trying to figure out is who the masked man is, as well as we're trying to figure out what the exile are up to. Because we just fought a bunch of them, a bunch of exile, and we also fought the creature that the masked man summoned. Now, we know at this point that the masked man is an Ascian. What that means, we have yet to discover. So let's continue with the main scenario quest. I'd also like to mention that I'm using a new microphone now. So hopefully it sounds a lot better than it did in the last 4 episodes. So let's get going. Alright, let's go finish this main scenario quest. And that's in Gridania, so we may as well teleport back home. Oh, bull. I accidentally deleted my return spell. Alright, let's teleport back to Gridania. Let's do it. And now we can also teleport to this Aetheryte to get there a bit quicker. Let's do it. Alright, so we can complete our job quest and we can do our main scenario quest. 2 birds and 1 stone. Well, you made a short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I've a mind to give you a more practical experience, and we received a request just recently which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in the ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We have been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes from the Stillglade Fane, when the wood whalers and the God's Quiver cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters. The conjurers often turn to us for help, and before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud and there put down 8 tree slugs, 8 vultures. Good hunting, Freedom. Easy peasy. Now, I'm just going to lower my volume a little bit. It's a little bit noisy. And let's do our main scenario quest. Hello. God's Quiver Bow, welcome adventurer. Your exploits at the Guardian Tree are the stuff of songs. The Bow Lord awaits you within. Let's go. The Bow Lord, huh? I have awaited your return, Freedom. Allow me to thank you again for helping us to defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading exile to rout, you confronted the masked mage and his fell minion, and emerged the victor. That was a really cool looking minion, I gotta say. It was this white monstrosity. It was pretty cool. I have good men and women under me, none of whom give me cause for complaint, but you, Freedom, are a class apart. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings of a great adventurer. Meow is seldom mistaken in her appraisal. She is plainly not mistaken now. Gridania is stronger for your presence. The Elder Seedseer will doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more I thank you. Owing to your valor, disaster has been averted. That's right, we're slowly becoming a hero.
Elder Seedseer, my lady.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are he, are you not? My name is Carteneau, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks. This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania. Green Bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days.
Howdy, howdy. Hi, welcome to the stream. How's being the stream going? Pretty good. We just got started about 8 minutes ago. And we're just going through A Realm Reborn at the moment. Feel free to relax and listen or watch however you like. I'm just going through it slowly and steadily.
Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Complete. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I wonder if she's talking about Heidelin. And, alright, we're making progress. You have obtained an untradeable item. You have obtained a unique item. You can never possess more than one of these unique items at a time. Alright, let's continue. So, I think the next step is we're going to some sort of ceremony. None in Gridania can doubt your worth, Freedom. But to receive such praise from the Elder Seedseer herself. And nor is that the half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary, for God's sakes. You, an outsider. Do you have any idea what this means? But of course you don't. You are not Forestborn, which is rather the point. Forestborn, right, I wasn't born in Gridania. Mistake me not, I think you worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented. And I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Meow regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements for the event. Now you had best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Freedom, don't make a hash of this. Quest accepted. So I'm an emissary in the next quest. I guess you've recently started streaming, right? That's right. This is the 5th time I'm streaming. And this is episode 5, I'm calling it, of my full playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm uploading edited cuts of my stream to YouTube. Let's teleport over there. So what are your plans for your streaming journey? Well, thank you for asking. Streaming maybe 1 hour a day if I can. But yeah, I'm planning on going through the whole game. Well, well, if it isn't the emissary himself, had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Freedom. Next you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from the half-decade-long holiday. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. So that's what Green Bliss is. These days though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the Trollswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seedseer choose mankind's representative on the whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded to you. Right, so they really appreciate all my efforts from earlier. And I'm slowly becoming the Warrior of Light. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of Timbermaster Beedon. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions. Alrighty. So this blue quest is the Levy quest, which I don't feel like doing at the moment. So let's head over there. Actually, should I complete my... No. My job quest is a bit outside of the Black Shroud. Oh, where am I? I'm lost. But yeah, I'm just trying to have fun with it. You know, I'm not stressing over completing the main scenario quests. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. So you are the emissary to be. Meow sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands, and from the rarest of materials. Take it along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Uh-oh. Okay, back to Mother Meow. Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild, let's see what you have in that box. Ah, this is by far the finest Monoa mask I have ever laid eyes upon. The Timbermaster has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber, rendered up by the Guardian Tree, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you to handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well if you have any questions. Now's the time to ask them. What was that? I just saw something really strange. I have 2,900 gil. But I saw... No. That's all I have in my inventory at the moment. I saw a mask. Now that you have the Monoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight and look dignified. The mask, there it is. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held at Miketo's amphitheater. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Freedom, and good luck. Alright, where are we heading off to next? Okay. Oh, why is it blocked out? I'm not wearing my mask, that's why. There it is. That is terrifying. Maybe it's because I'm bald. That does not look pretty on me. Okay. Alright. Seems like an interesting game. I think it's a great game. There's lots of different ways to play this game. There's a lot of freedom, which I like about it. But we've only just begun. You know, the biggest part of this game is the story. The main scenario quest, which we're going through. I love the art style. I love the voice acting. And I love the story so far. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared, that is well. I have been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me. Ah, here we go, cutscene.
Look! The Elder Seedseer.
12 bless her heart!
That looked terrifying. Oh my.
May he find favor with the elementals. This radiance. Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true, has the Mothercrystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light?
Heidelin.
Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Heidelin would speak directly to this man. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom.
So the Garleans, they tried to conquer all the nations of Eorzea. And rose, back then, a few heroes rose in order to defend the realm. I think against the primals as well.
Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Carteneau. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun.
That's right. I think that's a big part of the story, is the memory loss that all the Eorzeans have. I don't know why, but it seems important.
And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light.
Ah, they were the Warriors of Light.
Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time.
Trust in Heidelin.
Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
That's right, and A Realm Reborn, the first expansion, or the first story line, is setting the stage for the journey and the adventures that my character will embark on.
For the power of the echo resides within you.
Flashback. Here we go.
Flames to the fore!
Roll bound.
Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
I think Raban is one of the main characters in Ulda, which is the desert country.
Buckles. Divert the barracudas.
And Merlwib is one of the leaders in Limsa Liminsa.
Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Uh-oh. It's the Asians. What are they up to? They've always been secretively watching us.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis-Soir.
So they're currently, in the past, we're having a flashback of them fighting the Garleans, I think, and the Primal Bahamut. So these were very trying times. I think this was the Calamity. I think this is what they refer to as the Calamity, but I'm not sure. And after this, people lose their memories, I think. Which is
General, please.
interesting.
Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis-Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Roban is angry.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to...
Uh-oh. Here comes Bahamut, I think. And that guy's still staring at us.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis-Soir. To your positions.
That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Pure evil. Flashback over. It's so much cozier in this little place. This music is so nostalgic. I remember when I first played the first expansion, and I've only played until Heavensward. I love this music. It's just so relaxing. And it's why I like Gridania the most out of the 3 starting cities. You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony, gave us all a good fright, so we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. You've hardly stopped of late, your exertions must have caught up with you. It'll be nice when I get an outfit that's a bit less ridiculous than this. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The Elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was. Bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure and visit her at the Lotus Stand. Alrighty. Thank you for watching, by the way. I hope you enjoy it. You know, I hope this stream can be a relaxing place. Okay, let's go to the East Shroud. May as well do the blue quest. You've attuned yourself to all Aethernet shards in Gridania. Good. Alright, let's do this job quest. Let's do this job quest. So I've just got to slay some northern vultures and some tree slugs. Poison, OGCD, OGCD, heavy shot, and straight shot, and heavy shot, buff myself. Poison. I really like the archer's abilities. I'll be a bard soon enough. So I'm level 21 at the moment. I think you can go up to level 110. I think. I love the combat. Okay, that's all the tree slugs. And that's all the vultures. Okay, job quest complete. Now let's do the main scenario quest. Okay, right there. Right over here. It's so satisfying, isn't it? Completing quests like this. One by one, knocking the quests down, it just feels good. Feels like you're making progress. Ah, you are freedom, self-love fun, are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The Elder Seedseer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? Yes, you may. Ah, I remember this. I remember this part. I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested well and well. I'm slowly building up my currency reserves as well. I got 3,000 gil, which is surely nothing in the grand scheme of things, but feels good. I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Carteneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls. and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. So what happened to them? We don't know. We don't know what happened to the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, we must never give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives, that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I will now make you my envoy, and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication of the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away. Nor are Ul'dah and Limsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, my known newly anointed envoy, to journey which would take weeks by land. I'm still wearing this mask. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the car-line canopy. Simply show your pass, and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Mian. Few forest-born Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelveswood than she, so I'm finally leaving Gridania. We're finally going outside the Twelveswood. Ah, the missive. So we're actually going to go, I think, to both Ul'dah and Limsa, the other 2 starting areas, to make contacts with the leaders of those areas, which we saw in the cutscene, which was Roban and Merlwyb, I think. So that's exciting. We're going to meet them, and we're going to... because we're spreading the message of the suspicious activity that these people are doing. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition in the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you may be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you, Freedom. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true at heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. I love that. I love that line. Set forth. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. That is cool. And I think it summarizes where we are at as the Warrior of Lights in the story, in A Realm Reborn. There's still lots of expansions to come. And this is the beginning. This is the very beginning. Our destiny is manifesting. Okay. I love this song, this music as well. Just looking around at the detail that they put into this place. Okay, let's take off this mask though. Okay. Alright, where are we off to next? Back down here and back over there. I'm gonna do my job quest first. Hello, Leia. Lei? Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution to this is simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting. As such, you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than on archery. Lucienne knows my past well, so mayhap this was her intent. Hunting too is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought, but the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize. Ahem, forgive me, I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize his prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. It is good to see you, Freedom. I hope you have learned much from Lei. You, adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and the vultures? Yes. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mikote were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucienne? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. Aye, and this boy too, he is an embarrassment to us all. That is quite enough, Sylvia. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation, yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Freedom has matured greatly in the short time that he has been with us, you know this to be true. I suggest you come to terms with Freedom's presence here. You will be giving him his next lesson after all, unless of course you have any objections. As for you, Freedom, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Sylvain. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that we can agree. Before you take your leave, there is something I would tell you. You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervour for learning, I hereby grant you permission to join the other guilds. Naturally, you will need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guildmaster, but I doubt that any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you will find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. That's amazing. Where it's crafting and gathering. That's another way to play the game. And I played a little bit of that before, and it was pretty fun. I think the main scenario quest is more fun, but that was fun. I enjoyed which one did I enjoy the most? I was trying to get good at herb lore. Is it herb lore? I think botany and harvesting. That was pretty fun because you can make potions, and you can also make food. Can you? I don't know. I ask that you keep but one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. And if you get good at crafting, you can then sell on the market board to other players for good money. So if you like the feeling of getting more gil, getting more currency, crafting and gathering is a great way to fulfill that itch, which I love about this game. You don't even have to do crafting and gathering though. You can just be a fighter. The decision is ultimately yours to make, whichever path you take, be it that of the bow or no. I shall follow your progress with interest, for in you I see the makings of greatness. Alrighty, what are we gonna pick up? Some thigh boots. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum. Armory unlocked. Alright, we can unlock other classes now. First, focus on mastering your current class. I think I'm going to stick with Archer / Bard. I think I'm going to stick with it for a while. Okay. So let's start this next quest, which unlocks me Repelling Shot, which is jumping away from the target. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Silver's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Now I can put on these better boots. Okay. I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Elysium. The essence of this art to read one enemy has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing about traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucien that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will, the targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking him. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. Let's do it. Alright, where is that taking me then? That takes me back to the East Shroud. I'm going to do my main scenario quest. So, we're just about to leave Gridania, I think, for the main scenario quest. 'Tis good to see you up and about again, Freedom. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seedseer a visit as I bade? Appointed personal envoy. Thank you. And now you are to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my lad, is some compliment. We still haven't done the Tamtara Deepcroft dungeon, though, which is in Gridania, so I don't think we're leaving yet. That's the first dungeon, I think. And the dungeons are one of the most fun parts of this game. Genuinely, the dungeons are fun because you play with other people and you coordinate, you use teamwork, and it's very eventful, it's very fast paced, it's a lot of action. So the dungeons are one of the coolest parts of this game. I've never done a raid before, which I think is a dungeon with lots of people. I might be wrong though. But I'm looking forward to the Tamtara Deepcroft. The dungeons are so fun. Flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser-trodden region takes your fancy. The Calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of it now lies in shadow. Beyond man's ken, it's a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good old self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals, so don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd unsavory situation in your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea Freedom. It's been 5 years now since the Calamity, but folk are beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it, and if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Okay. Is it below me? It was. So, what is this going to take me? Will you be flying with us today? No. I want to complete my job quest first. So maybe that'll be for next episode. The, traveling... Yes, next episode. Episode 6 is next. Let's go out of Gridania. Let's fly as an emissary to these other nations in the next episode. I'm just going to finish my job quest. Boom. Another target. So you have returned, a passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows. This is a waste of time, you cannot understand. Let's get through this quest. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching episode 5 of my full playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. Hope you enjoyed. I hope it was relaxing. If you would like to join the stream, you are very welcome to.